Hello, I am Ernest Hemingway, and if you're expecting a motivational speech, you're in the wrong place. I once said, in our darkest moments, we don't need advice, and I meant it. You ever notice how when life kicks you in the teeth, there's always some well-meaning fool who shows up with helpful advice? You just lost your job? Well, everything happens for a reason. Your relationship just imploded? There's plenty of fish in the sea. The world is spiraling into chaos. Just stay positive. Ah, yes, thank you. I'll be sure to file that under things that are useless. You see, when you're drowning, you don't need someone standing on the shore yelling, "Try swimming." You need someone to either jump in and pull you out or shut up and let you figure it out yourself. How it applied in my time. I lived through wars, revolutions, depressions, and bullfighting injuries. I saw men crack under pressure, not because they didn't have enough advice, but because they had too much. When you're deep in it, really deep, advice feels like background noise in a bar fight. You don't need words. You need action. You need a stiff drink, a moment to breathe, and maybe someone to sit next to you and say, "This is hell, isn't it?" That's it. No lectures, no step-by-step guides, no "have you tried mindfulness?" Just a little bit of human acknowledgement. How it applies now. Now we live in an era where everyone is an expert. Everyone has a TED Talk, a life hack, a one simple trick that will magically fix your life. Depressed? Try yoga. Overworked? Have you tried not being stressed? Drowning in economic instability, political corruption, and digital chaos? Just turn off the news. We are drowning in advice. YouTube gurus, self-help influencers, Twitter threads telling you how to optimize your morning routine so you can be more productive in a system designed to exploit you. But when the world is burning, we don't need life hacks. We need truth. The information war and the consequences of too much advice. Here's the thing. The more information you have, the harder it is to think. We are overwhelmed with news, opinions, hot takes, fact checks, and counter-fact checks until we're too paralyzed to act. We spend more time arguing over what's real than doing anything about it. Meanwhile, the people actually pulling the strings, they aren't debating whether or not reality is rigged. They're rigging it. And while we're busy reading 12-step guides on how to stop doom scrolling, they're passing laws that nobody notices because we're too busy optimizing our sleep cycles. So what do we actually need? Less advice, more action. Stop waiting for the perfect solution. If something is wrong, move. Do something. Less talking, more listening. Not to the influencers, the billionaires, or the algorithm, but to your own gut, your own mind, your own sense of right and wrong. Less optimization. More humanity. You are not a brand. You are not a productivity machine. You are a human being, and sometimes the best thing you can do is sit with the discomfort, process it, and keep going. Because here's the real kicker. In your darkest moments, you already know what you need to do. You just need the space to hear yourself think. So the next time life throws you into the abyss and someone tells you to look on the bright side, punch them in the arm, order a drink, and sit with the darkness for a while. It's uncomfortable, but it's real. And real is the only way out. Follow information-warfare.com to resist manipulation, reclaim your mind, and drown out the noise of useless advice.